Hey guys, I hope you all are doing great. So I'm Arvind, I'm a chartered accountant. So today we are going to be discussing about whether you should be doing an industrial training or not. So if you're someone who's just started out with your articleship journey, or if you're someone who's just about to complete your 1 year of articleship and are considering whether to take a switch to industrial training or not, my dear friend, you've arrived at the right place. So today we are going to be decoding logically on whether you should be doing an industrial training or not on a case by case basis. So, guys, what are you waiting for? Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we deep dive and decode this logically, right? Yes. Just coming down to each of the points. Guys, so let's explore some of the possibilities, right? Let's take the first possibility. Let's say you're someone who's doing articleship from any firm, be it a big six, or be it a mid-sized firm, or be it a small-sized firm, and you feel that you're getting really good exposure there, which is something to be really happy about, right? And let's say you get a good industrial training opportunity as well. Let's say you get an industrial training opportunity in a field like investment banking or management consulting or private equity, and you have a question on whether you should be going for this or not. I would definitely say yes, go for this. But just keep one thing in mind when you go for roles like investment banking or management consulting or private equity. Because what might happen is sometimes the job description might be similar to that of an IB or an MC or a PE role. But what might happen is the actual responsibilities which you might be assigned in the role might not be in sync with these. So let's say you're going to organization X for industrial training in, let's say, investment banking. Let's say you are able to connect with someone from organization X on LinkedIn who's doing industrial training in investment banking field. Just understand from the person whether the role they are doing actually involves investment banking or not. And if it involves, definitely go for it because fields like investment banking, management consulting, and private equity, they have good exit opportunities and are really prospective fields. So you should definitely hook onto an opportunity provided the job description actually aligns with what you're doing on the field in relation to the job. Okay, but let's say you get an opportunity that is more of a back-end role where you do not apply a lot of technical skills. Then you should think about whether you really want to go there or not. Because I feel that in a scenario where you only have 2 year articleship under the ICA regulations, 2 years is not actually a sufficient period to get a full hold of things in your articleship. So I feel in a scenario where you're getting a role where you're not able to apply a lot of your technical skills or your analytical skills, you should definitely consider sticking back to a CA firm where you can learn a lot there. So that is my point of view, guys. Yes. Next, exploring the second possibility. Let's say again you're doing articleship from any firm, be it a big six or a mid-size or a small size firm, where you feel you're not getting good exposure. Because this we have to branch it out into further aspects, and we need to understand the reason for this. Let's say you discuss with your fellow colleagues, that is the people who joined along with you for articleship in that firm, or let's say your senior articles, and you get to understand that only you're facing this issue in the sense that let's say they feel that they are getting good exposure, but you feel that you're not getting good exposure. Then I would suggest something to you. Just play the waiting game. I'll tell you the impact of playing the waiting game. Let me show two pictures below. You remember this 2011 World Cup final. You remember this picture? 2024 T20 World Cup final. MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, two people who hadn't even performed throughout the tournament. They got some spark somewhere and they made it to the big occasion. They made it to the party. They performed big. And that is why they are big match winners. You don't know when you will strike gold. So it is better to wait in such a scenario when you feel that everyone else is getting exposure, but you're the only person who's not getting exposure. It's perfectly fine to play the waiting game, guys. You're going to be rewarded more often than not. Because what happens is the learning curve is going to exponentially grow like anything. So you might be learning very less in your first year, but what might happen is there might be a significant spike in your exposure in your second year. So in such a scenario where you feel that you're not the only one getting the exposure, but the others are getting exposure, it is definitely worth to play the waiting game. It is perfectly fine, guys. You will not regret it, I assure you. Next, let's come to maybe the second possibility in this. Let's say you feel that everyone in your firm is not getting exposure, and upon speaking with people, you feel that they also have the same grievances as you have about the fact that they are not getting exposure. I will suggest you two possibilities in this regard. First, you can consider articleship transfer to a firm where you feel that you're going to be getting better exposure. But please speak with people in the firm where you're going to be going to and understand what type of exposure they are getting and see if it aligns with your requirements. If it does align, please do the same. Or if you feel that you're getting an even better industrial training opportunity, maybe in the fields I just mentioned above a few minutes back, then you can definitely consider moving to those fields after doing the due diligence I just mentioned a few minutes back. It would definitely be worth it moving to those fields provided the job description aligns with your actual responsibilities. So guys, I hope you got a fair idea of when you should be considering a move to industrial training and when you shouldn't be considering a move to industrial training. And guys, just to give you a perspective, I did not move to industrial training. I was under the 3 year articleship scheme. So basically, I joined my articleship in April 2022, and it got came to an end on April 2025. So and my CA finals were cleared in this November 2024. So to give you a perspective, my 3 years of articleship are entirely spent in stat audit in PwC. So I did not take a transfer to industrial training. So that was my case, to be precise. And guys, if you're new to the channel, do explore the other videos in the channel. There are a lot of practical videos on the channel. Do explore them. They're going to be really insightful for sure. And do hit the subscribe button and stay tuned, because a lot more insightful videos and a lot more content is brewing and is ready on its way. So thank you guys. Take care. Keep learning. Keep growing. Cheers. Thank you.